It's time for your statewide Alabama weathercast.
And a good early Saturday morning to you. Well, have you signed up yet for your free daily briefing from the Alabama Weather Network? You haven't? Well, you're missing out. 7-day forecast, your beach forecast, football forecast, your user-generated photos, your Skywatcher photos, your Weather Brains information, your national information, events, tropical. Yeah, it's coming at you fast and furious. Go to alabamaweathernetwork.com. It's right there on the front page. Just put your email address in. You'll start getting them every morning before you get your morning coffee, and you can read up. It's a fabulous thing to start your day with, and you will love it. I can promise you there. It's free. There's no obligation, just like there's no obligation for these Alabama sunsets. How about this one from Stephen Duke up on Pine Mountain? He had to pull over to take this one. A lot of you did last night. Thank you to all the Skywatchers. I just picked this one out of a bag. Hey, we're having a photo contest for the Skywatchers. Oh, you say you're not a Skywatcher? How about SpanSkywatchers.com? Join today. We need about 4,500 more of you guys. We've already got 1,500, but we want to cover the state like Alabama do. This one's got a great prize at the end. A Vantage View weather station. That's the Cadillac of weather stations from Davis Instruments. You get one per day. That's your limit, and we're going to let the big guy be the judge of this. It's going to end on Friday, October 31st on Halloween, and we're going to pick out the best one, and the best one's going to get one of these really cool weather stations. Here are current alerts across Alabama this morning. No fog advisories, nothing like that. The only thing we got going on, we've got these rip current statements, and we've got high surf advisories along our coastal beaches. Still have some pretty decent winds, some fairly stout winds in this pressure gradient. Wind gusts early on this Saturday morning in the double digits. Haven't seen that in a while. But you see gusting here at some 10 to 18 miles an hour across the state. And that's going to continue through much of the day today. Low temperatures across Alabama so far in the upper 50s up in the Tennessee Valley. Generally everyone else in the mid to upper 60s. We've got lower 70s there in the coastal counties. Here is our primary threat for tropical development in the next 7 days. It's this tropical wave that is now coming off the coast of Africa. Hurricane Center giving it a 50% chance of developing into a tropical cyclone in the next 7 days. All the model guidance says it'll turn north of the islands. This system right here crossing the Florida Peninsula and into the Gulf has a 10% chance, but none of the models do anything with that. These are the tropical storm probabilities off the European ensembles, and you can see they carry it pretty close to the northern leewards here, but really not too concerned about the east coast of the United States. Here's our main two big state schools that are playing today. We've got all the Division I schools that are going to be playing today in our game day forecast coming up in a few minutes, so watch for that. UAB entertaining Army at Protective today in a big game. Going to be a nice day. Temperatures kicking off about 76 at 11 a.m. Halftime should be about 79, warming to about 82, so a warm one in Birmingham today. Alabama entertaining Vandy in Tuscaloosa, another warm one. Make sure you dress appropriately if you're heading to Bryant-Denny Stadium today. Kickoff at 2:30, about 86 degrees, and that's about where temperatures will hang out through the game. We've got predominantly high and mid-level clouds across Alabama today. They won't obscure the sky. We'll call it partly sunny in most locations with fair skies over the northwestern part of the state. Temperatures will warm into the lower and middle 80s across a good bit of the state. That's a little above seasonal norms for this time of year. As you can see, not much, if anything, in the way of showers on our projected radar. We do see some showers coming in on a southeasterly flow, though, as we get into the evening, as high pressure to the north veers around and allows that southeasterly flow to increase our moisture. we'll see those rain chances increasing as we get into the evening hours. But you can see those showers are very spotty. The coverage will be very small at best. Temperatures during the overnight hours will be falling through the 70s and back into the 60s again. Now, here's what's going to happen over the next 5 days. We'll see this low that we've been watching in the Gulf right here, this 500 millibar low in the mid-levels of the atmosphere. It's going to slowly wash out here near southeastern Louisiana. Showers and thunderstorms over the northwestern Gulf will gradually continue to die out and just be in that area. We'll have a good bit of moisture here. Our moisture levels continue to be very high, and as that southeasterly flow sort of increases, we'll see our rain chances beginning to increase during the day on Sunday, generally over the entire state, but especially over southern Alabama, especially in the coastal counties and southern parts of Alabama. Now on Monday, that system in the Gulf washes out. That low that we were talking about in the Bahamas sort of makes the trek across the Gulf as well and moves up into Mississippi and southwestern Alabama. All this will continue to give us, chances of rain 30-40%. Best chances are going to be over southern and southwestern Alabama. And we'll be watching this front back to the northwest. It's going to make a move toward the state here, starting by Tuesday, increasing our rain chances over northern Alabama. Just with all this moisture in place, too, we're going to see an increase in those daily afternoon showers. And by Wednesday, that frontal system will kind of make a run at us. It looks like we'll see an increase in rain chances for Wednesday. And then Thursday, that frontal system is down into South Alabama. Northern Alabama will see a few post-frontal showers. They'll be ending by evening. And then by Friday, we'll see some cooler temperatures moving in here. Your 7-day forecast for North Alabama looks like this. Fairly dry for your weekend. We'll reintroduce those rain chances for Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday looks like that will be when that front moves through the northern part of the state. The front has worked through here. By Thursday, we'll see a few post-frontal showers. Probably can take those rain chances out for Friday. Temperatures will cool down just a bit as we get toward the end of the week. And then for South Alabama, with the increased moisture and the presence of the upper low and the weak low coming across the Gulf, we'll deal with those increased rain chances for Sunday and for Monday. But those rain chances will be tapering off as we get into the first part of the week. We'll also notice that cool down as we get toward Friday and into next weekend.